Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top 5 cents. So let's get started. The 1981 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson Nickel, is one of the most iconic coins in American circulation. It carries a rich legacy that dates back to 1938, when it was first introduced to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The 1981 nickel continues this long-standing tradition of design, history, and symbolism that connects the American people with their nation's heritage. This coin is not merely a medium of exchange but a representation of American artistry, economic stability, and national pride. The obverse front side of the 1981 nickel features a detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, a German-born sculptor who won a national design competition in 1938. Schlag's design has endured for decades, admired for its classical style and simplicity. Jefferson is depicted in profile, facing left, with a dignified and thoughtful expression. His hair is tied back in the style of the 18th century, reflecting the fashion of his time. Above Jefferson's head, the motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed, symbolizing the nation's faith and guiding principle. To the left of Jefferson's portrait is the word, "Liberty," followed by the year of minting, 1981, separated by a small star. Depending on where the coin was produced, a small mint mark D, S, or none appears near Jefferson's bust, identifying the mint location. D, for Denver, S, for San Francisco, and no mark for Philadelphia. The reversed back side of the coin features Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, Monticello, which remains one of the most recognized architectural landmarks in the United States. The image of Monticello, also designed by Felix Schlag, was modified slightly over the years to improve its clarity and detail, but in 1981 it retained its traditional appearance, elegant, symmetrical, and neoclassical in form. The word, Monticello, appears below the building, while the phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, is inscribed above it, representing unity among the states. Beneath the image, the words, 5 cents, and, United States of America, complete the design. Every detail of the reverse celebrates Jefferson's love for architecture and innovation, as well as his role in shaping the young nation's ideals. The composition of the 1981 5-cent coin consists of 75% copper and 25% nickel, forming a durable alloy that gives the coin its signature silvery appearance. It has a weight of 5.00 grams, a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a smooth plain edge. This metallic blend was chosen to ensure strength and resistance to corrosion, making the Jefferson Nickel one of the most practical coins for daily circulation. Unlike some earlier American coins that contain silver, the nickel has always been a base metal coin, designed for longevity rather than precious metal value. The minting locations in 1981 included Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced coins for general circulation, while the San Francisco Mint primarily struck proof coins for collectors. Proof coins are special issues created using polished dies and carefully prepared blanks to achieve a mirror-like finish. These proof nickels were included in 1981 proof sets, making them highly appealing to numismatists, coin collectors, due to their exceptional quality and clarity of detail. In terms of mintage figures, the production of the 1981 Jefferson Nickel was extensive, reflecting its importance in everyday transactions. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 657,728,000 coins, the Denver Mint produced around 576,889,000 coins, and the San Francisco Mint created roughly 4,063,000 proof coins. This high production ensured that the coin circulated widely throughout the United States and even found its way into international trade. Despite the large mintage, finding 1981 nickels in mint state condition MS65 or higher can be challenging, as circulation wear, scratches, and contact marks are common on such coins. The historical context of the 1981 nickel is also noteworthy. The early 1980s were a period of economic transition in the United States, marked by inflation, changing monetary policies, and modernization of coin production technology. During this time, the U.S. Mint was improving die quality and experimenting with new minting equipment, ensuring more consistent results. The Jefferson Nickel, however, retained its traditional design and composition, a testament to its timelessness and popularity among Americans. From a numismatic perspective, the 1981 5-cent coin holds moderate value in the collector's market. Circulated examples are typically worth their face value of 5 cents, but uncirculated pieces or proof coins can fetch higher prices. As of today, mint state examples graded MS65 or above can be valued between $1 to $5, while proof coins PR69 or PR70 from San Francisco can reach $3 to $10, depending on condition and certification. Rare varieties, such as coins with minting errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, or double dies, can be much more valuable to specialized collectors. The artistic and cultural value of the Jefferson Nickel extends beyond its monetary worth. The coin's long-standing design connects generations of Americans to the nation's founding ideals. Jefferson's portrait represents wisdom, progress, and liberty, values deeply woven into the American identity. Monticello, his self-designed home, symbolizes intellect, craftsmanship, and innovation. Together, these elements make the 1981 nickel a miniature tribute to the Enlightenment values that inspired America's birth. Over the years, the Jefferson Nickel has undergone design changes, most notably in 2004 and 2005, during the Westward Journey series, and again in 2006, when a new portrait of Jefferson facing forward replaced Schlag's original left-facing bust. However, the 1981 issue remains part of the classic design era that collectors admire for its simplicity and authenticity. When examining a 1981 nickel closely, numismatists often look for luster quality, strike sharpness, and surface preservation. Coins from the Denver Mint are usually well struck, while those from Philadelphia sometimes show minor weakness in Monticello's steps, a detail used by collectors to grade full steps nickels. A full steps FS designation indicates that the steps on the Monticello building are fully visible and distinct, a sign of an exceptionally well-struck coin. Such examples command premium prices in the market. The symbolism on this coin carries enduring significance. In God We Trust reflects the moral foundation of the nation, PLURIBUS UNUM celebrates unity amid diversity, and liberty reminds citizens of their fundamental rights. These inscriptions, paired with Jefferson's image and Monticello, create a powerful message about America's democratic ideals and cultural heritage. For collectors, the 1981 5-cent coin serves as both a nostalgic relic and an accessible piece of history. It is a common coin in circulation, yet it embodies decades of design consistency, economic importance, and historical continuity. Many coin enthusiasts appreciate it for completing Jefferson nickel collections, particularly when paired with other years from the same series. Those who collect by date and mint mark often seek pristine specimens from each U.S. Mint to represent the coin's enduring legacy. In summary, the 1981 United States 5-cent coin, the Jefferson Nickel, is a remarkable blend of history, design, and symbolism. It honors one of America's greatest founding fathers, celebrates architectural achievement, and reflects the resilience of U.S. coinage through changing times. With its elegant portrayal of Jefferson, its depiction of Monticello, and its enduring mottos, the coin remains a tangible link to America's past and a lasting piece of its cultural fabric. Whether held in the hand of a child receiving their first change or treasured in a collector's album, the 1981 5-cent coin continues to carry the story of America, one small but powerful circle of metal at a time. Next video. The 1989 United States 5-cent coin, officially called the Jefferson Nickel, is one of the most recognizable and enduring coins in American history. Named after the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, this nickel represents over 8 decades of American numismatic tradition. It continues the legacy started in 1938, when the U.S. Mint replaced the Buffalo nickel with a new design featuring Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1989, the Jefferson nickel had already become a cornerstone of U.S. coinage, symbolizing both national pride and economic stability. The Jefferson nickel first entered circulation in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel which had circulated since 1913. The Buffalo nickel was beloved but had problems in production. Its design wore down quickly and was hard to strike clearly. The U.S. Mint held a public competition for a new 5-cent design. The winning entry came from Felix Schlag, a German-born American sculptor. His design depicted Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence, and his estate Monticello, located near Charlottesville, Virginia. By 1989, the Jefferson nickel design had remained almost unchanged for over 50 years. The year 1989 was an interesting time for U.S. coinage because the mint was expanding production to meet increasing demand. The Denver D and Philadelphia P mints were producing massive quantities of coins. Coins were transitioning from hand engraving to more digital and precise die-making technologies. Inflation made the nickel's face value much smaller in real terms, but it remained vital for commerce. Portrait. A left-facing bust of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. In God We Trust, on the left side. Liberty, followed by the date, 1989, on the right side. Mint mark P or D just after the date. Design significance. The portrait reflects Jefferson as a statesman and intellectual, symbolizing democracy, liberty, and Enlightenment ideals. Central image. Jefferson's home, Monticello. The neoclassical architecture with its dome and columns symbolizes Jefferson's love of architecture and Enlightenment philosophy. E pluribus unum, out of many, one, across the top. Monticello, beneath the building. 5 cents, in the lower center. United States of America, along the bottom edge. Designer. Felix Schlag's initials FS were added much later, in 1966 below Monticello. The 1989 Jefferson nickel was produced in 2 main U.S. mints. Mintmark location Mintage Philadelphia P. Pennsylvania approximately 896,535,000 Denver D. Colorado approximately 570,842,474. The San Francisco Mint did not strike 1989 nickels for general circulation. It only produced proof coins for collectors, marked with an S. Mintmark. Specification detail denomination. 5 cents U.S. Nickel metal composition. 75% copper, 25% nickel weight. 5.00 grams diameter. 21.21 mm thickness. 1.95 mm edge. Plain, smooth-edged shape. Round designer. Felix Schlag orientation. Metal alignment coin turn top to bottom shows same direction. The coin's metal mixture gives it its characteristic silvery gray color and high durability, an important factor for a coin meant to circulate for decades. The combined production of over 1.46 billion nickels in 1989 ensured widespread circulation across the United States. Because of its high mintage, the 1989 nickel is not rare, and most examples in circulation today are worth 5 cents unless they are in exceptional condition. However, proof coins and mint state uncirculated examples can have collectible value. While the 1989 Jefferson nickel is generally common, a few varieties and minting errors exist, and collectors prize these. Some 1989 nickels show raised lines, cracks in the die across Jefferson's face or Monticello. These are minor minting anomalies that can add small premiums. If the planchette blank coin disc wasn't properly centered during striking, parts of the design may be missing. These coins can be worth from $20 to $200, depending on the degree of misalignment. Though rare in 1989 nickels, some minor doubling can occur on the inscriptions Liberty or Monticello. Collectors identify these under magnification. A key aspect of collecting Jefferson nickels is whether Monticello's steps are fully visible. Full steps. FS designation means 5 or 6 clear steps visible at the base of Monticello. A 1989 nickel graded Mississippi 66, FS or higher can fetch significant premiums at auction. Proof nickels were minted at the San Francisco Mint with an S. Mintmark. These were struck on polished blanks with specially prepared dies, giving them a mirror-like surface and deep cameo contrast. Proof type mint finish estimated mintage 1989S proof San Francisco mirror-like, deep cameo approximately 3,220,194. Collectors often seek 1989's deep cameo proofs graded PR69 DCAM or PR70 DCAM by PCGS or NGC. Condition 1989 P1989D1989S proof circulated $0.05 0.05 uncirculated, Mississippi 60, $0.25 0.25 Mint State, MS 65, $1 -$2.00 $1.00 -$2 Full steps, Mississippi 66. FS or higher, $15 -$50 $20 -$60 proof PR69 DCAM, $5 -$10 proof PR70 DCAM, $30 -$60. Note: prices fluctuate depending on grading service, market demand, and condition rarity. Poor P1 barely recognizable. Fine F12 moderate wear, details visible. Extremely fine XF40 light wear on high points. About uncirculated AU50 slight traces of wear. Mint State MS 60 to Mississippi 70 no wear, only minor bag marks. Proof PR 60 to PR 70 specially struck collector coins with mirror surfaces. To preserve value, collectors store coins in airtight capsules, 2x2 flips, albums with acid-free pages. Born in 1743, Thomas Jefferson was the third President of the United States 1801-1809. Principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Founder of the University of Virginia. Advocate for democracy, liberty, and education. His image on the nickel reflects his immense contributions to American philosophy and governance. Monticello, Jefferson's architectural masterpiece, stands near Charlottesville, Virginia. It was designed and built by Jefferson himself, inspired by Italian neoclassicism. The building symbolizes intellect, enlightenment, and the pursuit of progress, ideals deeply rooted in American history. The 1989 Jefferson Nickel represents a time when the U.S. economy was growing, yet traditional coinage remained vital in everyday life, from vending machines to public transport. It also bridges old and new minting technologies, the era just before digital engraving took full control in the 1990s. The nickel's durability, design, and consistency make it a quiet witness to millions of daily transactions across America. Collectors appreciate the 1989 nickel for completing Jefferson nickel date sets, high-quality uncirculated rolls, proof coins for type sets, error or full steps varieties. While not inherently rare, it holds historical charm, being one of the last issues before the U.S. Mint modernized its processes in the 1990s. Same design for over 60 years, the Jefferson Nickel remained largely unchanged from 1938 until 2003. Durability. A nickel can last 30 to 40 years in circulation. Jefferson's handwriting. Schlag's original design used Jefferson's real signature for liberty, but the Mint replaced it with a standard font. Historical continuity. The nickel has survived major events, from World War II to the space age. 1989 minting technology. Dies were precision cut using pantograph machines, soon replaced by digital systems in the 1990s. Even in 2025, the 1989 Jefferson Nickel remains a nostalgic piece of everyday history. It continues to circulate, reminding Americans of their past, a tribute to Jefferson's vision and the endurance of U.S. coinage. For collectors, it is a small yet meaningful link to American numismatic heritage, a coin not of rarity, but of identity. The 1989 5-cent United States of America coin, the Jefferson Nickel, stands as a timeless emblem of American history, art, and currency. Its design connects the Founding Fathers' ideals with 20th-century craftsmanship, while its endurance in pocket change reflects the everyday resilience of the U.S. economy. Whether in a collector's album or in circulation, the 1989 nickel tells a story of tradition, innovation, and national pride, a 5-cent reminder of America's enduring journey through time. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.